guys, Infidel 1258 here. This morning I'm getting into some brawl battles with my guild. This is Time and Intention 4. This is our newest extension of our Time and Intention guild, and I am fighting guild brawls. These, you know, but maybe you don't know, are different than the regular game, and they are similar battle style, but there are sometimes unique rules and definitely occasionally unique monsters, and you get unique rewards. You get merits, which can be spent in game to buy gladiator packs, which have gladiator cards. That's the only way you get those. So it's an interesting addition to the game that they added several months ago. And I'm about to fight my battles here this morning, so I thought I might as well record it and share it with you. So no magic, 34, okay, or yeah, no magic. Okay, as you can see, this is a low level battle. I guess that's bronze. So no magic, therefore armor is going to be helpful. Let's go blue. Armor is going to be helpful. I only have 34 mana, so 8 is better than here. Like 12 would be great, but 8's nice. For 4 mana, the 2 damage there is quite good. 2 mana secondary tank, pretty interesting. I might change that out, but you know, it's a good. Ooh, Goblin Mech could be a better choice than Demon Shark, possibly. We'll have to look at that, depending on how much mana we have left at the end. I don't really want a bunch of heals because I feel like there just isn't enough hit points to make a heal all that substantial. So I'm going to skip my Crustacean King probably, and probably even skip my Murdali Guardian. I only got 4 more. We gotta hurry. Tempting. You know what? I am gonna bring 1 healer. No. I'm gonna go like that. So, my team has taken the field. Check back later for results. You may move on to your next battle. This is very much like tournaments. I don't know if you can read that. The green text here says that. And so I've submitted my team versus Gabi Sapo, and now I just have to wait until he submits his before the game can decide who wins. And this is how brawls work. It's very much like how tournaments work. If you show up first, the game will record your team, but it's not gonna. There is no battle until they equally submit their own team. But we carry on. We do them all because you only have a window of time within which to submit all your battles. If you forget, you lose. You forfeit. You flee. And so it's really important that if you're in a guild that you submit all of your teams, because it ends up helping your team's ability to get more merits, because the better your guild performs, the better your individual merit payout is. And so it's some factor of how many wins you got in the games you were allotted, and how many wins your team got amongst the games they were allotted, and that therefore fleeing or not submitting teams is like a natural loss. That's going to pull the whole team's payout down. Pongo, Blast. So we want to go fast because Blast kills everything really quickly. So your monsters got to hit hard and quick. No armor especially. That's going to mean really fast monsters are super important. I don't find that my magic is a very helpful thing in this context too, because even if there's armor on your opponent, you get to skip it. But the problem is my magic monsters aren't very quick. Like 2 speed, 2 speed, 2 speed. That's not good enough. I'm going to die before he even before I have a chance. No, we can't do that. Let's go this way. And look at this, like so much more speed. 5, 4, 3, 3. So much faster. 3, 3, 4. I'm certainly tempted to do this. This might be the way. Might. Problem is they're quite, 4 hit points is quite low, but I might do it anyways. We'll see. I'd like to see some. This could be. It's an interesting amount of hit point. 10 hit points is a lot of hit points. Like from the close range from the first position. Not that he has good DPS, not that he's fast, but just 10 hit points. But then I'd rather, he's not going to fire, so why bother, right? It's like, just pick the cube or something. Because he's not going to fire. I got to get rid of that. Let's see here. Got 7 seconds. Let's go melee. Let's give the man a shot. Again, team submits the field. Keep going. Hopefully one of my opponents has submitted their own battle. Wicked Llamas. Nice. Llamas. I wonder if... I actually don't know, but I wonder if it's Crypto Llama's team. Or one of his teams, maybe? I don't think so. Maybe. Poison. So you want immunity or high hit points. In bronze, I think there's only really one immunity, if I'm not mistaken. But I'll be looking for the neutral Alamo Cambio to have my immunity. Because the Death Splinter's not available. Okay, no armor. Ooh, kitty. And then... I have Crowless on my white team, who does have immunity. But I don't... I currently, I think, have my Crowless on the market. I'm trying to sell it, so... Can't pick that one. There's an immunity on a fire monster magic. Oh, there's yeah, there we go. No. I want to build kind of a... I want the Forgotten One in the back where he can just be allowed to stay alive. And then I want like a front line. I essentially want 3 lines in front of my Forgotten One. Gotta be quick. What can I do? Yeesh. Okay, let's put the monk up front. And there. So I did oh nice. I did the Phineas Rage. So I'm trying to give my immunity monster in the back line the opportunity to stay alive. Are you kidding me? An error has occurred submitting your team. Team has already been revealed. What? I don't know what that error means, but regardless. Looks like it's all good. So look, I put the Forgotten One on the back line because I wanted to allow the immunity to win me this. Letting the poison kill my enemy. And I put the Zenith Monk in the first position because 1, he has heals, and 2, I have a secondary heal. It's probably not good enough to stay alive. I didn't think it would be because he has such low hit points, but it's a chance, and he's an okay tank at 4 mana, right? He's an okay tank. And then we got 9 hit points with the Phineas Rage, which is the big deal. The 9 hit points is the big, like, is really why I pick him. Because both, that's going to allow him to stay alive in amidst the noxious fumes longer, and second of all, it's going to give my heals more impact, because the higher hit point, the more heal points you get out of a heal. And then I got Manticore in the next position because he has reach, and so if the monk dies, the Rage will be the new tank, and the Manticore will be the new secondary tank, and then the Elemental Phoenix, who again 8 hit points, quite a bit of hit points, and last, it's going to be able to resist that noxious fumes, So that's kind of the plan here, and that's why the immunity, hopefully the immunity stays alive. He's going to have armor, which is going to be problematic for me to beat him, like in terms of me killing him. Oh, crud. Yeah, so I mean, from a melee perspective, from an attack perspective, I think I don't really see me doing enough damage to, for instance, destroy him. But what I do see is that immunity can definitely steal this game for me. It's going to depend. What's going to happen here? If this sniper hits all of his shots, that's going to be a problem for me. But he doesn't have flying, he doesn't have snare. I have flying and much faster, so I have like a 30%, I have a 55% chance of dodging his shots. And every time I miss him, or every time he misses me, it's one more round my Elemental Phoenix will stay alive, and that's really significant. I have a hard time predicting who's going to win this. I'm leaning towards him. But what's going to really affect the outcome is the timing of the heals. Zenith Monk's heal, like, Genoshanus is going to hit me before Monk heals. And then Flying Squid. No, and then I'm going to go, because my Monk is a rare monster and the Squid is a common. So I'll heal from the damage done by Shannis, then the Squid will hit me, and that'll be down to 3, and then I think he'll finish me. So I think my Monk dies in the first round because the timing of the kitty heal doesn't come in until the end of the round. Yeah, and so then it's Phineas and the Manticore, which means that these slow monsters will hit the Phineas, and then the kitty will repair that damage, which is good. I think we win this. I think we win. Let's find out. Strictly because of poison, not because of my DPS. See, look right there. That's what I called. And then only 1 damage, but still we're gonna get healed up by the kitty on the Phineas. And I just really need to survive. That's huge. That's a big miss. Oh, 2 huge misses. Keeping the Phineas alive 1 more round. 3 misses so far in the Phineas, or from my opponent against my Phineas Rage. The only reason my Phineas is still alive, and why this is turning into a decidedly easy victory, actually. It was going to be close if slightly different things happened, but we clearly got it. Nice. And at the end of the day, the immunity, just staying alive in the back line there with 9 hit points, even if that came to the front, we would have, that would have been quite resilient with the kitty heal and the kitty speed. Okay. Okay, Splinter Elites. Let's see. No archery. Divine Shield. Let's go. Divine Shield. With this type of mode, I really like to either use blast damage if that's an option, but at the lower levels like bronze, it's going to be unlikely you have a lot of blast. So then I really like to focus fire on the one position. You don't want to do something like this where you do like 1 sniper, 1 sneak, 1 frontline attacker, because you're going to be hitting all of the different holy shields, and then you're going to be taking too long to kill your opponent. Every time you delete 1 monster off the enemy team, you're really transforming the battlefield, and so you need to focus fire, especially when there's holy protection. So if there's no blast damage, I think this might be good. And if there was a redemption, I'd really like a redemption. I just don't know that there is at this level. Tools. No, gameplay. Abilities. Redemption. None of this is going to be applicable at the lowest level here, so... Okay, there's a blast damage. Yeah, that'll be helpful. It's quite a bit of my mana, but still, I think I might do it. Tempted to take darkness, though. Thorns is so helpful also, is the problem. There's a lot of interesting options here. So, again, we don't get to see that one. Bunch of magic, just to see what happens. Purgatory. I don't recognize any of these guilds, but I guess I don't usually mess around in the bronze level. Okay. Big mana cap. Fog of War. Melee only. So you want to focus on some opportunity monsters if you got them. So I don't want to pick a General Sloan. I don't want to pick a Brood because nerfing magic, nerfing archery are irrelevant. Focus on like a Kelia because then you're gonna get that buff that applies. Probably it's gonna be helpful to bring the Kraken. There's a nice opportunity. Nice damage output. This is quite slow. I'm kind of hesitant to put the Feasting Seaweed in there and even the Parasitic Growth with that speed, but then Kelia is going to give me one more speed, which is... maybe that's adequate. Also, I have to remember that my opponent has bronze level monsters also, you know what I mean? Like, my Feasting Seaweed is unimpressive, but probably his cards are as well. So it's probably okay to go like that, give that a shot. Tempted to do the battering ram to get that one more opportunity, but he's just so small. You know, 1 hit point, 1 damage. Kind of who cares? You know what I mean? Tempted to do the Enchanted Defender. Even though he has no Thorns damage, at least he's going to be a distraction for my opponent. I think that might be the play here. Because he probably has opportunity monsters also, and those... But then look, if I did the Demented Shark, that might be even better. Yeah, I think we gotta go Demented Shark. Now, if he brings opportunity monsters... I have a taunt to my Kraken. Cool, we're good. I feel like this is gonna be a victory. I feel like that's a... I wish we could have watched that one. I feel that was a strong team because our taunt was going to be a distraction to him for any opportunities he might use, but we had 3 opportunities, all of which were being buffed by the Demented. The only real way I would imagine us losing that is if there was Thorns damage on the opponent or Thorns damage or a really effective like taunt / opportunity defense, like a low mana, high armor monster. It's unlikely my opponent would have been equipped with stuff like that. Like these guys are 10,000 power. I need to remember that I'm fighting against people that are quite, their assets are limited. Taking sides, neutral monsters. Okay, so no neutrals. 15 mana. Should we just let's just throw the man at him. See what he says. Go get him. Go get him, Grum. And so we got 2 more. So everybody's got sneak. Slow goes first. Everybody's got sneak. Slow goes first. So I definitely want melee focus, which means Tarsa makes sense because of the extra hit point and the extra arm or attack. And then slow goes first. That's my fire team is quite a bit faster, as you can see, like 4 speed, 5 speed, 5 speed, 5, 4, even 3, 3, 3. These are much faster than some of the other teams, but I like the Tarsa buff, so we'll see if we can make this work. Cobalt Miner is a card from the old class that you guys should look at owning if you don't already own. It's a beta, and this is an alpha, so you could get whatever one you find is the more affordable, because sometimes alpha are reasonably priced, so always look at that. I'm not really picking monsters I like or that I use frequently right now. I'm just picking monsters that have slow speeds, and then I'll... Ooh, yeah, yes. What am I talking about here? Of course I gotta pick. Of course I've got to pick Grum in this context. Okay, so then it might make sense to bring, because he could have, there's not a lot of heals at this level, but maybe this makes sense. He is camouflaged. I like that. In case there's, I don't know that there's even all that much heal out there at this level, but I like the Affliction camouflage, and the magic is just going to be chipping away. Now, I think we still bring the Brute, probably. Let's go like this. Okay, we'll bring him. We got 4 more. Yeah, let's do that. Like I said before, the opportunity distraction, because of the 1 hit point. You don't know if your opponent's going to drop an opportunity monster, but if they do, that's a distraction. I put my Dr. Blight too far ahead. That's okay. Nice, here we go. So, what have we got? Yeah, I mean, just looking at it, I think we're fine. The sniper doesn't even see me. He has low hit points. Yes, he has heal, but again, we're going to get through him so fast because the damage output. The only real question is if we hit him or not. But remember, reverse speed should make me the advantage with the 1 speed versus his 3. So I guess, hang on a second, what's going to happen here? So Grum's going to hit first, and then Parasitic Growth should finish him off. The Thorns damage. The Thorns damage is actually going to be a problem for my little guy here, but that's okay. You know, once Grum gets through Buddy, he's going to eat him, and just, it's, you know, it's, yeah, like this looks like a slam dunk. Oh yeah, I forgot, it's all sneak. Yeah, I mean, it's, yeah. They can't all be razor edge close games, you know what I mean? Sometimes you just get a layup. And I mean, my collection power is so much greater than these guys, so I mean, no shame on any of these guys. Even 200,000 power, I mean, that's a good deck. I mean, that can be a fine deck. You know, that's probably a couple $1,000s, maybe a few $1,000s with the cards. He's probably got a really, you know, I would assume if you had 200,000 power, you probably are being very particular about those cards you choose, and therefore I would suspect he's going to be a strong opponent. But then again, you know, to put it in context, I have like 2 million, so I mean, hopefully I've got the tools to take him out. Light, Noxious. I like the immunity again. It'd be nice if I had immunity and like a flyer. Kitty's going to be really helpful. Let's see. Let's quickly go over to Splinter cards again for immunity. It's a forgotten one. Kaladim's too high a level. Too high a level. If you had Quora Towerhead, you could. I don't have her though. She's a gladiator. You can use her in these exact battles, which would be nice. But that's too high level, anyways. There's Kralis at level 1. Tempting. I own that card. I just think it's probably too late to. Yeah, it's too late to cancel it, and then maybe it's not. Let's give it a shot. Kralis. So just remove it from market. Should take about 5 seconds, 6 seconds. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't even pick white, so that's irrelevant. Okay, that was a waste. Okay, let's see. What can I do? What can I do? Flyer, flyer. The poison's going to be a problem for them, but can't avoid that. I'm going to throw this dude at him. Go get him. Sick him. If I can't bring immunity, at least I can bring some flyers. You know what I mean? And 2. And 2. Let's try that. Boom. Dang, I was hoping that battle would happen. All teams have been entered. Nice. So then, after you submit your teams, you just wait. I mean, it says pending. You can watch the ones that have submitted, and as your opponents come through and submit their own teams, what'll happen is you'll see. A little marker up in the corner here, and it'll say like so and so submitted their battle, and you can watch. Do you want to watch that battle? And you can click it and interrupt whatever you're doing. If you're just in the market buying, selling cards, if you're about to fight a battle, it'll still pop up, and you can switch screens if you want. And so it will notify you at the moment that it's available. If you're paying attention, if you're even in the game, that's going to be available to you. But otherwise, once a day or so, you can pop back. As you can see, combat ends in 21 hours. So there's a window of time to submit these teams. And in 10 hours or so, maybe you come back and you check and see who's submitted their teams. And then you can go over here. These are my battles, but you can look at the guild. And you can see that different scholars, different accounts have done various levels of success. And, like I said earlier, the collective, my team has 39 battles to fight, and we've submitted 32 of them. And then of all the battles that are available, there are 224 battles available for all teams that are participating, 69 of which have been fought. And as you can see, certain Splinter Elites was kind of currently winning at 13-4, and we're following second with 11-7. Hopefully my team, bit of a ringer, I can help pull that up there and maybe bring the average up. And yeah, at the end of the day, you get paid some merits, and once you get merits, you can come over to the guild. Where is it? To the shop window, and then there's a guild button, and then amongst the guild button, you can see your merits, and then the merits can be used to buy gladiator cases, spy glasses, bloodstones, and power stones. As you can see, there are certain requirements for your in-game guild buildings. I need a level 2 store to buy gladiator cases. If you've never heard this before, gladiator case is a gladiator pack. That's just the term they use to call a gladiator pack. And there are 5 cards in there. It says a pack holds 5 gladiator cards, and 1 of them will be rare, and 4 of them will be common or better. You could get better than that, but that's what you're kind of promised. Spyglass, a sneak a peek at the enemy fray assignments. So you actually can see what their team is. Their fray assignments. I think that might just be who you can analyze the opponent's deck. Maybe? I've never used that. It requires a level 4 store. Bloodstones improve the drop rate of legendary gladiator cards, which is a super cool thing, but level 6 store is expensive. Power Stone, improve the drop rate of Gladiator gold foil cards. Again, really valuable, really cool to have. But first of all, you don't get very many merits. So before we end the video, I just want to close on a little bit of advice. If you have an opportunity to get in a guild, and you should seek that opportunity, because 1, the game is fun, 2, the game is going to be here for a long time, 3, it's giving you certain value that you can't get anywhere else, and 4, you need to accumulate that value, these merits, quickly, like now, because it takes a long time to accumulate adequate amounts of merits to unlock adequate amounts of gladiator cases, which would then give you adequate amount of the cards. Because like I said, there's only 5 per pack, and you need many to get high. These are my gladiators, but if you click on any one of them, you're going to see that you need several copies to upgrade it. Like this is a level 1 with 1 BCX. It's a good card, and maybe you would use it like that. I would. But if you're able to get more copies of it, it becomes so much more powerful. Like 6 damage, 4 speed, 7 hit points still, the bloodlust, the cleanse, and the strengthen. Far more powerful. But how are you going to get 46? You can't go to the market and buy it. So you have to actually earn the merits, and you have to buy those packs and then get lucky by getting that one. So it's like it pays to start early, even if you're kind of just getting going in the game. It pays to start early, get involved in a guild, build that community. It's going to make the game experience more enjoyable anyways, and then you're going to unlock more of these merits and more of these packs, which in years to come, when your deck has grown just by the time and attention you're investing, you're going to see greater and greater rewards, and you're going to become a more and more attractive participant for, you know, guilds that want you, right? So think that all through, guys. But it's just like, if you think the game is fun and if you think it's sticking around, then take advantage of the options and opportunities in front of you now, so that in 4 years, when the next major bull run happens and things are going wild, which is my view on this, that you aren't saying to yourself, man, I wish I did, I wish I had, because I hear that so many times. I wish I was here 3 years ago. Well, you're here today. So build for tomorrow. Stop lamenting what you missed, and start focusing on what you can do to kind of position yourself uniquely. And that's not about putting a bunch of money into it. I'm saying time and attention, okay? Thank you so much for checking out the video. If you watched till the end, make sure you like and subscribe. I didn't say it at the beginning, but you know, my name is Dwayne Cunningham, and I go by Infidel1258, and on the channel we cover Splinterlands all day, every day. So yeah, stick around, stay tuned. Thank you so much for your time and attention. Have an amazing day. God bless.